Croon just sent a strong warning to Karlissa to keep her name out of her mouth after Karlissa threatened to drag her to court for not allowing her to see her grandson. Karlissa claimed she was scared to pull up to Khan's house to see her grandson because she was scared Croon and her goons was going to jump her when she got there. Apparently, she's been trying to spend time with Karlissa for a while now, but every time she tries to get in contact with Croon, she's denied access to the baby.
I know I got rights. I've been talking to the people. I've been talking to the white people about it. Don't worry.
So not only does Karlissa have to deal with her toxic baby daddy Blueface, but she now has to deal with her clout-chasing mother-in-law who keeps putting all of their business out to the public.
Also pull up at my grandbaby's doorstep. Bree got the address. And we gonna see what it do. We gonna see what she...
Now Karlissa and Shan have had a hot and cold relationship. Sometimes Karlissa is out here supporting Crowan, and sometimes they dragging each other off throughout the internet. And for the past couple of weeks, now Karlissa and Croon have been going at it on social media after Karlissa put Croon on blast for not allowing her to see her grandson. According to Karlissa, she's been hitting Crowan up to allow her to spend time with Ganjar ever since he's been born, but Khan denies her access because of her SUES with Blue. She says, I have reached out to her to see the baby, but she has not answered. So don't think it's me. Remember this. Your baby needs all the grandparents and all the aunties and all the blood that they can get. Karlissa also said she was initially planning to pull up to Khan's house, but she was afraid that Crowan and her little friends was going to jump her. She said she would be hiring an entire camera crew to go with her just in case Crowan tries to put her hands on her, so she would even have video evidence to press charges. And I'm actually not surprised Karlissa is thinking like this because I already know she and Crowan don't really have the best relationship. So it's not that surprising that she would be scared to go to Chan's house by herself.
Before you apply to visit to get grandparents' rights, so I have to go and actually get denied, which I'm going to do obviously on camera on my show, because my people do not believe in screen recording out my show and giving it to y'all, because they do not want me to sue them. I got 2 bodyguards. I don't think I'll need them. I think everybody is in a reasonable mindset and everybody respects that I am the children's grandmother.
She also revealed on her IG Live that she was already in contact with her lawyers on how to secure her self-visitation rights, just in case Crane tried to stop her from seeing her grandchild again.
I know I got rights. I've been talking to the people. I've been talking to the white people about it. Don't worry. Do not worry about it at all. So if they deny me, then we'll take the next step. And whoever needs to see what this process is like, you will be able to figure out how to do it for yourself, because I'm going to share all of the process and the paperwork. So you can go back and tell them the mama is coming.
Karlissa made things even worse when she threatened to call CPS on Crowan. She claims she's got enough evidence to prove Crowan is an unfit mother now. Y'all already know Crowan has done some very questionable things ever since she gave birth to the baby, so it wouldn't really be hard for Karlissa and her team to dig up some dirt that would help them win full custody. Now, what's even crazier about this whole mess is even after Karlissa literally threatened to drag Crowan to court and possibly take her son from her, Khan still allowed her to come to her house to see Conjure. Karlissa posted a video of herself all up in Crowan's house carrying the baby around and smiling in Khan's face as if she didn't just tell the world she was going to sue her and take that same baby away. See, you can't make none of this up.
Aww.
Now it's unclear as to why Karlissa was so chill with Crowan after all those threats, but sources close to Crowan say that she was planning not to allow Karlissa around her son. But after Clarissa's threats, she really had no choice but to let her see Kranjar. Now people were not here for this, and they dragged Karlissa to Phil, like this one person who said Karlissa will be back 2 days later to start bashing Crowan and Crowan Jr. I don't trust her, another person said. Well, no grandparent rights for you. We were not denied to see him, so sit the F down and shut the F up. But Karlissa wasn't done being messy just yet. She hopped on IG Live again and seemingly clapped back at Crowan. So while she was on live, somebody left a comment that read, if she didn't want to deal with you, she should have never had a Baby by Blue Karlissa agreed to this comment and said Crow needs to stop acting like the victim because she knew exactly what she was getting into. And she decided to still have a kid with Blue all just listen to this told you she should have never had a baby that part right there girl. Oh, who said that she said if she didn't want to deal with you, she shouldn't have had no baby by Blue cuz. They already know I was the nosy mama grandmama all up in my kids' business making sure they all get where and what and how they need yes. Amen that was a good way to end our 25 million people. That was a good way to get off of here. That girl you hit the hammer on the nail cuz I didn't hide. I didn't pop out like, oh, hi, I'm his mom. She knew exactly who, what, when, how, and why, and she know I'm gonna be the same way about her baby now. This is what really set Crow off because up until this point she was trying to keep things cool. But now Karlissa is doing a bit too much and she wasn't going to keep trying to keep things cool any longer. According to some very credible sources, Kron just sent a strong warning to Karlissa to keep her name up out her mouth. She ain't interested in going back and fuck with her about Crone Jorchan, even went as far as threatening to ban Karlissa from ever seeing her grandson again if she continues to speak about her on these little IG lives. And you'll already know Crowan never goes off on somebody without accusing them of trying to use her for clout, she claims. Karlissa was only trying to see her grandson for some clout, and that's why she brought the whole camera crew with her. Now, we all know Cran be talking crazy all the time, but I don't know, I think she might be right about this one Karlissa, the same person screaming up and down on Beyonce's internet that she ain't want nothing to do with this kid and that she was not interested in changing no diapers and all that. But now all of a sudden she want to be in the baby's life. I don't know about y'all, but it's definitely giving very much clout chaser. And let's not forget Karlissa is working on her own reality TV show. So her sudden concern for Crowan Jar really could just be a publicity stunt to get people to talk. Nearly in now, as usual, people had a whole lot to say about this mess, and they didn't hold back from dragging Karlissa. One person said Karlissa is looking for a reaction for her show. That's why she's going with the cameras. This ain't about her grandchildren. She made it very clear, she all those emfers, that's what she calls them, babies. Another person said, oh, so you disrespect Rock the whole pregnancy to the point of saying she ain't pregnant and then it wasn't your grandchild, now you and somebody to respect you, the grandma girl. Somebody else said Karlissa didn't even want that grandchild. None on her side wanted the baby. Cran is simply trying to protect her son. But now I want to know your thoughts. Do y'all think Karlissa is really just trying to get some clout off this whole situation for her new show? And how do y'all feel about Crowan trying to ban Karlissa from ever seeing Crowan Jar? As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.